start feeling existence. The whole world becomes alive for you. What does it mean, feeling existence? We are religious theoretically. We are religious in our, when we visit our religious places. We talk about theories, philosophies, but none of these reflect in our lives. Aurobindo says in his Savitri, we are not aliens nor as strangers join. We are bound to each other by a causeless force. Quite often, you will notice two persons sitting in a room facing one another in a deep argument over certain things, over money, this and that. Outside, they are religious, they follow their religious precepts, but they don't understand that we are all one. You are in the room, we are, there is an environment, both the persons are inhaling and exhaling, they are facing one another, their feet are touching the ground. It's not that their feet is touching a different ground, their feet is touching a Islamic ground or a Hindu ground. Is ground Hindu or Muslim? Is the air that is there in the room that you breathe in, is Hindu or Muslim? Both are getting the light from same source, which is neither Hindu nor Muslim. Both are getting a cold breeze in a hot summer afternoon, or a warm temperature with the central heating, which is neither Hindu nor Muslims, and you claim yourself to be religious. When I say start feeling existence, means, or when Aurobindo says we are not aliens nor as strangers join, we are bound to each other by a causeless force. Start feeling existence means we are sitting on one couch, husband and wife sitting on one couch. The wife is angry with her husband trying to reconcile. She says, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Where is that dictum of Aurobindo that we are not aliens nor as strangers join? Both are sitting on the same couch. Both are sitting on the same couch, and wife says, don't touch me. Both are breathing the same air that is there. A part of that is exhaled by husband, the part is by the wife. And the wife says, don't touch me. But the air is that your husband has exhaled, is there in the environment, is touching you. The light that is there is providing light to both of you. The same sun, the same air conditioner, the same heating is keeping you comfortable within the room. And yet still you say, don't touch me. Start feeling existence means we realize that we are sitting, when we can sit on the same couch, touch one another, if there is by any chance, there is a life current flows in the ground. Somehow or the other there is a shortening. Will that current discriminate between a Hindu and a Muslim, or between husband and wife? Wife says, "Don't touch me." Has the current, that is the shock that is there, will it not affect both of them? It does not discriminate. The air conditioner does not discriminate. The light does not discriminate. The sunlight does not discriminate. And so they are not religious in the sense they are part of the existence. But you who claim yourself to be religious, to be Hindu, to be Muslim, but are you really religious? When you start feeling existence, it is said, my money, my house, is it not that all the money belongs to God? All the money belongs to one agency, that is the bank. It gives you a certain amount of money according to your capacity, paying capacity, and your requirement. And then that you have to repay. When it is given to you, it becomes part of you. You are a custodian of it. When you start feeling the existence, the whole world becomes alive to you in a totally new way. You have not something that you have not known. You pass through the same street and the street is not the same, because now something has changed deep within you. You are grounded in the existence. You are walking on this. Everyone who is walking on the street is walking on the same ground, under the same sun, under the same rainfall. You meet the same friends, but they are not same. Because you are different, something has changed into you. Deep within there is a change. You come back to your house, and the wife you have lived with for years is not the same. So the first change has to come within you. And that changes everything, your way of looking at the world. Religion means, to be religious means a change in innerness. Change the way you look at the world, the way you look at the outer world. Change has to happen within, and then everything begins to change, and you say a miracle has happened. The miracle happens within, and outside is the outcome of that miracle. Because of that miracle, your way of looking, way of living, everything changes. Now you are aware of your own being, because you are aware that one light is giving illumination, light. In the same light, you are reading your message, she is reading her message. You are reading the notice that she has given, and she is reading the same notice, that they are separate. But without the single light that is there in the room, none can read the messages. Are you aware of this? Are you living with this oneness? If not, then you are not religious. This is what Buddha means, feeling existence. That this is the This particular world, we are not aliens nor as strangers. Joined, we are bound to each other by a causeless force has become alive in you. It has, the moment it becomes part of your life force, Ellen White, only then you can be religious and process of transformation will begin. Now you are aware of your own being, you have become aware of the others' being, which are not separate, which are one. Like one sun giving light to both of you, one air conditioner giving cool breeze to both of you. When the wife becomes angry, you can enjoy even her anger because now you can feel what is happening. And if you can feel it, anger might not look like anger. It becomes love. If you can feel it deep down within you, then anger shows that she still loves you. Otherwise, she would not be angry. I have heard, my mother had told me once that someone, whenever a situation arises, so that was her uncle used to get angry with her, or the mother gets angry with the child. So child feels the mother is getting angry all the time with me. You get angry with the person only with whom you love the most, because you want a change to happen in that person. It is like this. I have heard a Sufi story. A Sufi was going in a Sufi garb, walking with his stick. Sufis use a green gown that is symbolic of Sufis, and we have the walking stick. A dog saw a Sufi coming, so he attempted to bite him. At this, the Sufi used his stick to hit him. The matter resolved. The dog attempted to attack the Sufi, and Sufi hit him. But the dog went to the village village court and complained to the chief that this man in Sufi garb hit me with this stick. So on an appointed day, the Sufi was called in, and he said, there is a complaint that dog said you hit me. You hit him. The Sufi said he attempted to bite me, attack me, and that's why, as a part of protection, to protect myself, I hit him. The judge said that the matter is resolved. You attempted to hit him, to attack him, and he hit you. He said, my complaint is not that. My complaint is that he is putting on a religious garb, claiming himself to be Sufi, but he is deceiving under that disguise. And Sufis are supposed to be innocent person. They cannot harm anyone. This is the quality of religion, that you cannot harm anyone. But are not the religious person harming the others in the name of their so-called asinine wisdom? They think, a Muslim thinks that this world belongs to Allah and no one else. But Allah and Bhagwan are separate. Allah is mine, Bhagwan is yours. This is yours, this is mine. This is division. A religious person means one who is innocent, innocent like a child. A child does not discriminate. For him, everything is same. He loves. One moment he is angry with the mother. Next moment he loves the mother. He is innocent. He does not have the cunningness of any kind. In his dealing, he is natural and spontaneous. When he is angry, he is really angry. When he is loving, he is naturally and spontaneously loving. There is no falseness in that. When a husband says, I love you, or brings chocolate or flowers, is it real? Or it is natural and spontaneous? Religion means to interact into the outer world innocently, spontaneously, out of your own, with the understanding that we are all one. We are created by one creator. When you are thirsty and you go, there are different words used by the different people, different religious preceptors for water. But when you buy a bottle of water, it is written there water and the brand name. But none of the bottles of water has the written Hindu water or Muslim water or Christian water. There is simply the name of the brand and water and its purity. And that time you do not say that this water I cannot drink because this water is written, water is the English word. The Hindi word is pani, the Urdu word is aab, Bengali word is jal, which is also Sanskrit word. You do not look for that. When you are suffering from a chronic disease, do you go to a doctor which is Muslim? Because you follow Allah, so only a Muslim doctor can treat you. When it is a question of life and death, you do not look for those things. You are existential that moment. You have to get a heart operation done. That time nobody bothers whether the person is Muslim or a Hindu. We do not study the religion of the person. But afterwards, when you are cured, the operation has been successful, then you become Hindu or Muslim. Then the same doctor that was a Hindu, you will, out of ignorance, you will attack the same doctor. Because he is not Muslim, he does not believe in Allah. So, religious person, being religious means innocence, spontaneous, one who has experienced oneness deep within, that we are all one, we are not aliens, nor as strangers joined, we are bound to each other by a causeless force. On this dumb bosom Although as unknown beings we seem to meet, but we are not aliens nor as strangers join. We are bound to each other by a causeless force. That causeless force is divine, existential. That causeless force is innocence. That causeless force is wisdom. That causeless force is awakening. You can call it Allah, you can call it Bhagwan, you can call it Jesus, you can call it Buddha, you can call it Christ, you can call it Holy Prophet or anyone else. That does not matter. The constitutional structure of the water that is contained in bottles of different brands is the same H2O. The chemical structure will not change. Purity and impurity may change. The source may be different. But the water, as long as it is water, it is H2O. As long as you are religious, the consciousness is one. That is our inner harmony. This is what means feeling existence. You can be the man who was claiming himself to be Sufi, a religious person, hit the dog out of ignorance. Otherwise, a mother gets angry with the child, with the son, because she loves you. She is not indifferent. Remember, anger or hate is not opposite of love. Indifference is the real opposite. When someone is indifferent to you, love is lost. If someone is not even ready to be angry with indifference, means you cannot be even angry with that person. Then everything is lost. But ordinarily, if your wife is angry with you, you react more violently, you become aggressive. You cannot understand the symbolic meaning of anger. You are not grounded into yourself. You have not felt existence. You have not really known your own anger. That is why you cannot understand the anger of others. If you have known your anger, if you have known your love, if you have known the art of loving yourself, only then you can love others. Only when there is harmony within, only when you have experienced oneness within, between all the organs of the body, you will not understand this oneness in the other. And the moment you understand and realize and experience your own oneness, you will understand the oneness or harmony in the other. And then the two harmonies are not different. Then once you understand the chemical structure of the water, then the water of the two different brands can be together. You are selling the waters of different brands or different sizes, 350 ml or 500 ml. It all depends upon how much one needs at a particular time. If you know your anger, you can feel it in its total mood, then you know others' anger as well. You are angry only when you love someone. Otherwise, there is no need for you. You will be indifferent to that person. Through anger, the wife is saying that she still loves you. When mother gets angry with the child or the child gets angry with the mother, it is an indication, it is an expression that I still love you. She has been waiting, and now the whole waiting has become anger. She may not say it directly because the language of feeling is not direct. Feeling is deep within. And that has become a big problem today. Because you cannot understand the language of feeling. Feeling is the beginning of understanding language of being. Through the feeling, through the language of feeling, you can reach to the language of being. If you cannot understand feeling, because you do not know your own feelings and you cannot feel the feelings of the others if you have not felt grounded in your own feelings. And this is what the change happens. When you say that everything has changed and I am responsible, the master is responsible for the change around me, no. Change has taken place within you. You have become accustomed, you have learned the art of feeling. You are not, now you know the feelings, how to feel yourself. You are grounded in your own being. Feeling is the beginning to be grounded in your own being. You can understand that which is beyond the words. Someone says something, I love you. You listen to the words, but the feelings have not reached you. If when you say I love you, and there is a great emotions, like an undercurrent flowing those words, you have not known the art of presenting your words, using your words on the wings of feelings. How can others receive it? So first you have to learn. You can understand only words, you cannot understand the feelings, and that is what has happened. Religion means to start feeling yourself. Feelings have their own way of expression. When it is said, I have very often said, love is an unseen but realized truth, a feeling. You don't need the words. A touch can give you the total experience of love. All that words cannot say, your look at the person can say that. Eyes say, eyes speak. Your touch can speak. The moment you touch a person, if the person is sensitive and he has known the art of how to touch, how to look, how to feel, he will not, you can touch him in a loving manner and you will not understand that. You can understand only the words which are meaningless. They are barren. You cannot understand feelings. Feelings have their own way of expression. Have you ever felt when somebody is looking at you? The moment the person looks at you, like a current energy surges into you. Has it happened to you? And they are more basic, more real. Once you get acquainted with your own existence, you will become aware of the other's existence as well. And everyone is so mysterious. Everyone is such a deep abyss to be known, an infinite possibility of being penetrated and known. And everybody is waiting for someone should penetrate, to go deep and feel his or her heart. But because you have not known your own heart, you have not known your own feelings, your own heart, you cannot know anyone else. The nearest heart remains unknown to you. So how can you know the other's heart? Introspect. Enough for now.